It's that time again. Welcome to my VIP lounge, baby. What's up, everybody? Happy NFL kickoff eve from your boy, Mizzy Miz. CoolCat Connor of the YouTube representing the Birds. How y'all doing? Welcome to the VIP lounge. Today, we're going to bring you guys in. Y'all get to sign in. And let's talk some birds, man. Let's talk some birds. So, if you want in, there's only one thing to do, and that's sign in. So, I will gladly send you guys the link. There you go. Chat. Come on in. Come join the party. Talk about some birds. Talk about your week one opponents. If you want in, sign in. What's up, Awesomeness Sports? The open invitation is here and now. Who wants in the VIP lounge? Who wants in? Because we got lots to talk about. While we do that, I'm going to give you guys the injury report of the Philadelphia Eagles while Awesomeness Sports.
What's up, man? What's up, bro? What's up?
Not much. Welcome to the VIP lounge.
Thank you.
So go ahead. Let's talk about your this game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. What's your thoughts?
Pressure on defense, had pressure, and offense just got to score points. Not allow. Just do everything. That's all.
Yeah, because we talking the Jacksonville Jaguars and Doug Peterson got to deal with Carson Wentz. What's your thoughts on Carson Wentz?
He's good, bro. I believe in him at this point until then. I believe Carson Wentz. Yes, there's like I said, I know there might be a lot of Jaguars fans probably gonna be on my butt on TikTok or anywhere that I go, but hey, it is what it is. I talk my, you know what, but from there, like I said.
Exactly. Another thing I want to ask you. Oh, okay. Before I do. Okay, what's up with Chase Young? Why is he hurt?
Remember the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game?
Yep.
One of the players, I think his helmet hit his knee and he fell. Or something. I think he's actually speared his knee.
Exactly. CoolCat, get Micro Mix back in here and say it. Say Nicole B. Dean. Hey! If he wants in, sign in. The link is down there. If y'all want in, press the button and come join me. It's not that hard. So, while we wait for Awesomeness to come back. I gotta put some stuff in the VIP lounge. I'm missing some stuff. Hold on. I'm missing a whole lot of stuff. Da, 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 da. Where's that? Let's see. Shoot. What? Here it goes. Oh, here it is. Commanders. Washington arguing. And done. All right. Enough. So, question I got for you. What's the score prediction against the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Damn. I would say 23-17 at least.
Mm-hmm. Who wins? The Commanders?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Also, before I let you go,
Mm-hmm.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders. Love it, guys. Take care.
so I just wanted you to see that. Oh, so that's all. So your final thoughts before you give what you gotta say to the Jacksonville Jaguars before the game.
This is going to be a nice hate week. I already did my hate week. You can look at it at my channel, Awesome Sportsman. Look at it. It's lit. It's going to be lit. That's all I got to say. Love y'all. CoolCat, thank you for having me by, bro. Always a pleasure. Hope you do. That's what it is. We'll see. Week 1.
Yep. So, all right, awesomeness.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yep. That was Awesomeness Sports. Once again, because I know she's watching.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders. Love it, guys. Take care.
Let's see. Granzer says, what do you got planned for us the rest of the week? Bird talk with your boy on Saturday, talking facts, talking game day, and talking all kinds of stuff. Then Sunday, it's game day with me and MK Mitch Kowalski. So again, we got lots of stuff to talk about. So if y'all want in this VIP lounge, come hang with your boy, because we be talking, because I agree. The Jacksonville, but in my opinion, the Jacksonville Jaguars will win this game. I mean, it's Carson Wentz. They don't got Chase Young, and Doug Peterson know Carson Wentz from the inside out. That's just my opinion. Doug Peterson knows himself some Carson Wentz. Doug Peterson knows some Carson Wentz, people. He knows. He knows himself some Carson Wentz. So I feel like that's that. So while we wait for y'all to come in, and remember, the link is in the description. The link is right here. CoolCat live from the 9 drinks. Remember, this is the VIP lounge. The link is in the description, and the link is right here. If you want in, click the link. Come on in the VIP lounge. You're all welcome. Y'all all welcome. I mean, you're all welcome. Oh, and while we're waiting, congratulations to the Detroit Lions on selling out the Ford Field, but also congratulate Eagles everywhere, because they probably 50% the reason why it sold out. So 9 drinks, thank us. Congratulations, but thank us. Yeah. I mean, and besides, let's look at your injury report while we wait. Look at the injury report. Okay, Granzer. Guys, remember, if y'all want in, sign in. Don't just stand there and not sign in. Sign in. Anyway, let's look at the injury report. John McCulley, defensive lineman. He got illness, didn't practice. Tommy, he didn't practice because of a back. Defensive end, take Mitch to the strip club. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. What's up, Rock the Artist? Remember, y'all, if y'all want in, sign in. Okay. Levi, he got it back. He didn't practice. And look at all the limit. Exactly, man. It's a huge loss. Look at all these guys. Y'all can't sit there and tell me that these ain't huge losses. They're huge losses. Y'all know they're huge losses. Some of these guys are limited too. I mean, come on now. Y'all gotta think. You're gonna have to think. And I mean, look at our injury report. That's our schedule. That's their schedule. Most are backups. Exactly, I know that. But our injury report, small. Pause. Small. Randall and the starting center, Levi. Exactly. Look at all the limited, and Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders finally is practicing. Kelsey, limited. Javon Hargrave, limited. And okay, we'll see. What's up, Mrs. Burgang? Welcome to the VIP lounge. 9 drinks, like I said. That's what you. Let's look at the injury report. And that's crazy. JP, yo, CoolCat, been a long time. How you been? It's been good, JP. Like I said, hold on. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna do it again. Hold on. If you want to talk about anything, birds or your team, there's the link. Click it. But JP, it's been a while, man. How you been? Yeah, my injury report is small. Let's see. Turn the lights on so we can see the report. Okay, Granzer. But like I said, I love what I see from this team. We're ready to go. Jalen Hurts ain't listening to no rat poison. Neither is Jason Kelsey. I should have taken that clip from Kelsey, man. It's going to be a sad, sad day. A sad day when Jason Kelsey leaves. It really is. It's going to be a sad day when Jason Kelsey leaves. I can't wait. Exactly. It's going to be a sad day when Jason Kelsey leaves, because when he leaves, hold on. JP. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get me something to drink, guys. I'll be right back. Remember, if y'all want in, sign in. I'm gonna give me something to drink. I'll be right back. Where's my favorite clip? Where's my favorite clip? Hey, JP. JP. JP.
Yo,
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? JP. 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 JP, you good? Yeah, unmute it. Hey, Coach Dante, if you want in, can you please sign in, please? Please, Coach Dante. Come on, like, please, because I don't know what was that. How you doing, Coach? Like, I don't know what was that. I created this. Hold on.
yo,
Hi, JP.
what's up, man?
How you been?
Yeah, everything
How you
good.
been?
Yeah, everything's
Yep. How
good.
you feel? Yep. How you feel about the Birds?
We got a good team coming in this year. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your thoughts on Jalen Hurts?
You know, I mean, if he stays healthy, then we're good.
Hold on. Samir. Oh, hold on. Anyway, what's your thoughts on the wide receivers?
One thing I'm worried about is I'm not sure on AJ Brown. That's the weird thing. I honestly don't think that he's gonna do as good as we think he is.
Okay, what? So who's the number one wide receiver?
I think Devontae Smith is gonna have a better year.
Okay, what about Dallas Goddard? Hey, Samir.
Hey,
Oh yeah, Dallas Gutter is gonna
hey,
have a good
Cat.
year for sure.
Yep. Okay, so the defense. What's your thoughts on the defense, JP?
Lockdown.
What was that, JP?
We're on lockdown against everyone.
Yep.
There's nothing stopping our defense.
All right. So Nick Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon. What's your thoughts?
They did a good job last year. The only, if I'm being honest, our whole team relies on Jalen Hurts.
Of course.
Yeah, if he doesn't do good, then it's honestly a whole nother rebuild. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
because it's
So
gonna be hard finding a new quarterback.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because if you draft another quarterback, he's gonna have to learn quick, like quick. So before I let you go, before I go to Samir, what's your prediction for to the game?
Uh, I'm gonna say that we kind of start off slow, but we end up winning 30-14.
There you go. And with that, JP, I gotta let you go because we got somebody here. So
All right,
thanks for coming.
have a good day.
You too. Yep. Samir,
Hey, what's up?
what's up? You finally made it to the VIP lounge. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Everybody else, if y'all want in, come on in. The link is in the description. So, what's your thoughts on Jalen Hurts going into this game?
Um, I think he'll have a great season in 2022. Um, he developed more. He gotta be like smarter with the ball. He gotta move the chains a little bit more. Give it to his playmakers and um and and then run it. Well, Sanders. Um, if he stays healthy, um, that's all I gotta say. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
I think
Go ahead.
I think it should be solid once we get our defense up there. It's already up there, but we have a good defense. I think it's loaded.
Yep. So let's talk about the wide receivers and Dallas Goddard. What you want to see from them?
Uh, that's gonna um he, whoever covers him, he's gonna run over it because compared to AJ, he's like compared to AJ, he's like more like consistent, like consistent. Um, like same thing with AJ. He's consistent, big, his strength, everything. Like he's like throw it up to him, he'll catch it, and no matter what, who's on him.
Yep.
CJ will Garner.
Exactly.
Uh, I think he's gonna have a good season so far.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
Miles Sanders. Go ahead.
um, yeah. Smitty. I think he's gonna have a good season as well. Um, um, yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay. The running backs. Miles Sanders. What's your thought on him?
The more he stay healthy, the more he's better.
Yeah.
Um, if he stays healthy, he could have a big season if we start running the ball more. Um, um, if he stays healthy for the rest of the season, he's that problem.
Right. Yep.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. Uh huh.
no good.
Yeah. Oh. Next up, the offense as a whole. What's your thoughts on the offense?
offense.
Yeah.
Um, I think we have better offense than we did last year because we. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but we had a solid pass protection last year. We faced the week one against the
Hmm.
Lions.
Yep.
Yeah, they did their thing. Um, if Kelsey played this year, he's gonna have a game for himself
Yeah.
of his whole career.
Hmm.
Um, and the rest of the offense line, um, they they um they it's solid so far of the season.
Yep. Deep. What's that in the background, Samir?
That's um my brother,
Oh,
but uh yeah,
yeah. Deep defense. What you want to see from the defense?
it was just loaded. We have people that can cover over top. Slay, big play Slay. James Bradbury. I think him and James Bradbury going is a duo, like a defensive duo.
Hmm.
Would you imagine that? Would you imagine that?
Exactly.
Mm-mm. Um, yeah, I think it's gonna be a whole lockdown between them two.
Yep.
Like, Nicole Dean, he's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yep.
we got it. Um, once it gets better at it, he's starting to get. He's gonna get. He's there. Like,
Yeah.
if mine's open, he brings up the pass. So he's right there.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Cool. Yep.
um, yeah. Um, that's all I gotta say for the defense.
Yep. Coaching.
Um, um, defense or offense?
Both.
Um, I go for defense. Jonathan Gannon, he cannot mess up. We have two good players to mess up. Um, two good players. He can't mess up. Two good players. Can't mess up the defense.
Hmm.
If he sells the defense, he's got to go. I
Yep.
mean, 1% with you. Um, um, Nick Sirianni, he's better, but he's got to trust Hurts more. You know, like touches, like how you say it? Uh, it's like trust everybody on the field more. Like his teammates trust him more,
Yeah.
and that's like one ball pass it to his playmakers. If we start doing that, we get w- more wins than we had last year.
Yeah.
Build,
Yep.
building building that chemistry
Yep. Your predict before I let you go, what's your prediction?
of the season.
Both the season and this game.
AJ, that's all I gotta say. AJ and Smitty, two wide receiver duo. That's all I want to see. Um, Yeah, they're both good players. Compete. Hey man. Uh, Hurts. He has legs. If it's my open, throw it out or use his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, hey, that's all I gotta say.
Yep. So, okay, Samir, I gotta let you go. So, have a good one.
Thanks for having me. You too.
Yep. And that's all you guys to do. If y'all want in the VIP lounge, come on in. I'm gonna send y'all the link again. Send y'all the link once again and bring y'all in. Because we're celebrating the games, man. We're celebrating the games coming up. There you go. And if y'all want in the VIP lounge, all you got to do is come on in. Because tomorrow, Eagles Nation, a game is getting played. The game is, yeah, the game is Rams, Bills. The Rams with the Lombardi banner hanging up versus the Bills. Everyone's picking the Bills. And to be honest with you, I want the Bills to win. I do. I want the Bills to win. Why? Josh Allen, he's a good quarterback. And I think that I really would like it if the LA Rams go 0-1. I would really like it if the LA Rams go 0-1. You're probably going to say, well, the reason you want the Rams to go 0-1 is because for your Philadelphia Eagles can't counter. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think the Bills are. They was close. That 13-second game, they was close to win that Super Bowl. They was close. He's close. All you have to do is beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Stop them for 13 seconds. And they did, and they didn't. They had a chance in 2000 in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs a couple of years ago. They didn't. If you want, right? If they want a championship game in Buffalo, they better get the number 1 seed. They better hope and pray to God that the Bengals and the Ravens and the Chiefs and the AFC is crazy. The Broncos, you better hope all of them lose on Monday. You better hope all of them lose, because that's the only way. You're the only team in the AFC 1-0. You're the only. Because everybody and their mama's picking the Bills to win the Super Bowl. They forgot a guy named Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. So that's me. I got the Bills beating the Rams. I got the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, JP. If you want in, sign in. You know what to do. The link's still here. Come on in. I got the Tennessee Titans beating the New York Giants. I got the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Washington Commanders. Why? I got and I don't like both teams. I really don't. when it comes, well, I'll let y'all, because I got to think of Tampa Bay and the Cowboys. I got to think on that. Because I don't like Tom Brady. Yeah, because I don't like Tom Brady. And don't get me started on the Cowboys. It's what y'all think? Because it's either root on Tom Brady. All right. I'm going to choose the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I do. I got no choice. I mean, the enemy of my enemy, unfortunately, is thy friend. All right, well, hurry up, JP, because I'm gonna be if no one wants in, I'm closing the VIP lounge. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. There's a game coming. And as for your Philadelphia Eagles, well, I got the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Detroit Lions 28-20. Yep. 28-20 Birds. 28-20 Birds. Detroit will upset no, Jackson. No, Jackson. Jackson, I know you're a Cowboy fan or a Detroit Lion fan. You're probably one of both. If you're a Detroit Lion fan, you better thank the Philadelphia Eagles and Eagles everywhere for selling out the stadium. But no, the Detroit Lions is not beating us. Sorry. I mean, again, while we wait, look at the injury report for the Detroit Lions. Look at the injury report. Some of these are backups. I get it. Some of these are backups. But nah, bro. Nah. Detroit Lions, y'all ain't ready for A.J. Brown. Y'all not ready for Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean. Y'all ain't ready for Kaiser White. Jalen Hurts did nothing last year. Nothing. He did nothing last year. Okay? What up, JP? Welcome back. He did nothing.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, JP?
Yeah, I have something to say about our defense real quick.
Uh-huh.
One person people are sweeping on for defensive player of the year for rookies is N'Kobe Dean.
There you go.
I think he's gonna win it. If I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't see any other defender that's a rookie apart from maybe a corner like Andrew Booth or Derek Stingley having a good year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing I wanted to say. And I don't know. I think
Yeah.
one thing that needs to go together for us this year, or to have a good year, is probably half of it needs to be our run game. Cause I don't think Jalen Hurts, even with AJ Brown, is gonna be able to pass the ball enough. And Miles Sanders, he's gonna need to be good for us.
All
Cause
right. Okay, JP. Before I let you go, I want to ask you a question. And to all the Detroit Lion fans, I'll deal with y'all in a minute. Okay, next year, in your honest opinion,
yeah,
who will be the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Jalen Hurts.
Why?
Um, I say this. Even if he does not have like a expectation year, I think Nick Sirianni's still gonna believe in him. I don't see like him as a starter changing because it really like even if he does have a bad year, to me it doesn't really make too much sense to like get rid of him after he let us win 9-8 season in his first starting year. Cause like no one's really perfect. So
Right. So, all right. Is that all? Is that all? What else? You got anything else to add before I let you go?
everyone's gonna watch Jalen Hurts with that Lombardi Trophy at the end of this year.
Ooh, there you go from JP. So, okay, JP, if that's all, remember, if you want in, sign in, and I'll see you
Uh,
later.
have a good night.
You too. Yep. Let's see. Let's read some of the comments. Remember, if y'all want in, sign in. Let's see. Let's read some of these Detroit Lion fans. Whoa, wait, Ryan. Eagles will make the playoffs with 12 wins this year. Exactly. Lions fans will thank the Eagles for putting them in their place. Exactly. There you go, Ryan. Let's see. 10-34 Lions. Sanders and Hurts probably out in the first half. Now, Nakobe Dean has to get his weight up first. But Dean won't get tossed around. Yeah. Jalen Freakins! By the way, put your hand over your heart and say it with me. Jalen, AJ, Devontae, and Jed. We trust. No one really thinks how last year was. Exactly. There you go. Exactly. Nick Foles. No, Jackson. First of all, Jackson, it's the Detroit Lions. Remember this, Eagles Nation. Remember this. Remember I told you a couple of months ago? When, not if, but when we beat the Detroit Lions. What's everybody going to say? Huh? What's people like Jackson going to say? They're going to say, eh, 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 eh. It's just the Lions. It's just the Lions. Cannon. They didn't have Jameson Williams. The Detroit Lions missed the Pacers. And Jalen Hurts threw against a defense that wasn't very good. The Detroit Lions defense wasn't good. Uh, uh, the Detroit Lions are trash. Watch. They're going to say, yeah. They're going to say, it's just the Lions. Once we beat the Detroit Lions, watch. Mark my words. They're going to say it. They're going to say it. They're going to say, It's just the last. Play the change. Watch. 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 Mark my words. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying. Tell me, after we beat, victimize, and conquer the Detroit Lions, tell me I'm lying if they come up here in the VIP lounge or on the Birds of Broad Street or CoolCat Mr. Podcast or any of my videos and say, it's just the Lions. It's just the Lions. Watch. I'll give y'all props, but I just think the Lions. And I understand, Jackson, any given Sunday, the good teams could lose to the horrible teams. But, and I get it, some of these guys might be backups. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Exactly. Jared Goff ain't humbling nobody. Look at this injury report. What happened at the? I'm gonna congratulate him, Alexander. What's gonna happen if y'all lose to Tom Brady? I'm gonna congratulate the Detroit Lions. I'm gonna give them their respect, and we're gonna move on to Minnesota. I'm gonna eat my crow. But look at this injury report for the Detroit Lions. And some of these guys are probably backups. Come on, man. Y'all can't sit there and tell me with this injury report. No. Let's see. He might be. We'll see tomorrow. Cam, we'll see tomorrow. This was just injury report for the day. We'll see tomorrow. We will see tomorrow. This is just the injury report for the day. But unlike my injury report, it's small. Unlike my injury report, it's small. Now, if some of the Cowboy Lions and Detroit Lion fans that are in here, this is your final chance to come on in, sign in, and tell me why I'm wrong. Both starters are back. Okay. And good luck to them. Hold on. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to show y'all something. Hold on. Where's that clip? Where's my... Hold on. Because I want Detroit Lion fans to know who exactly you're going to have to deal with. Play the clip. One more time. Those two look like they want to beat somebody up, by the way. Look at them. Exactly. If the Eagles beat the Lions, I will say, of course you will, Alexander. Of course you will. Of course you will. Again, y'all, I mean, look at these two. If we didn't have A.J. Brown, I would totally agree with some of you people. Look at these two! and y'all say I'm gonna lose.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
What up, Philly Eagle 843? This is your last chance before I close the VIP lounge until next week. So if you want in, sign in. This is your last chance. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till next week. Like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game. They're going to win. I'm sorry. It's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. You can say whatever they want, but I believe in this team, man. I believe in this team. I believe we're getting a dub. 28-20. I believe it. I believe it. They can hate all they want. They can have that guy on whatever show that they have in Detroit. What's that show called? Woodward Heavyweight. And sit there and say that the Detroit Lions are going to win. Be confident. I don't blame Detroit Lions fans one bit. Be as confident as you like. But know this. Eagles everywhere is coming. We are coming for a dub. Simple. We're coming for a dub. We're going to Detroit. And we are going to get a dub. Do you understand? There is. That is coming out of my mouth. We are getting a dub. You're dang right. And if they don't, I will gladly stand right here, turn off the green lights. By the way, green light victory is going to be moved to Mondays, 9 o'clock. It's called Green Light Victory Monday. So if y'all want to know where Green Light Victory is, it's going to be on Monday. If it's the 1 o'clock games. But if it's the Sunday night games, if it's any night game, then it will be moved to Tuesdays or Fridays. I'll let y'all know. Last call. Last call in the VIP lounge. Last call. Don't sit there and say, why you didn't bring me into the VIP lounge, CoolCat Connor? Exactly. Exactly. That's what they're going to say, Cam. Cam, that's what they're going to say. It's just the Lions. It's just the Lions. Lions of change. Man, I need a blanket. The end of the train. You know that's what they're going to say. You know. You know. That's what they're going to say. Because they can't help it. What's up, Raphael? You got 5 minutes, y'all. If anyone, and I mean anyone, wants in the VIP lounge before we wrap up, I don't know. My bad? So remember, if y'all want in, this is your last chance. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go on a commercial break. We'll be right back. If y'all want in, you got 4 minutes. Use it wisely. Well. Look who decided to come in the final hour. BLSG and Raphael. What's up, guys?
Yeah, hello. But listen, I just got 4 minutes because I had a show at 10:30, but here I am.
And what's your excuse, BLSG?
I was finishing up a Phillies play-by-play based on my Phillies shirt, so I was just finishing up, cleaning up all the equipment, and now I'm here now. So I just had to finish that up, and I'm here now, and had to chop it up the last 5 minutes while you had at it. But that commercial though, with the Cowboys and all the history like that is hilarious. I was literally laughing in the back, and while you had me on when my mic was being, I was just literally like chuckling in the back.
Yeah, that's our commercial break. You know that. So let's get on to this game, Raphael, and I'm gonna ask you this too, BLSG. What, Raphael? You first. What do you want to see from Jalen Hurts in this game?
Well, simple and quick. Simple and quick. He got the intensity, he got the much productivity because if we're talking about Philadelphia Eagles versus Detroit Lions, he will eat anyone because whenever the last time that the Detroit Lions got the worst offense and of course they got the worst season, so he can take like the opportunity. And I would love to see Jalen Hurts beat of the defense of the Detroit Lions, but you need to be careful about that because no one knows it's gonna shock to everybody else. But I'd love to see Jalen Hurts beat the Detroit Lions at week 1 because he had a lot of power, he had a lot of intensity, but I would love to see more of the productivity of passing yards and rushing yards. So, yep.
Exactly. BLSG.
I'm mainly looking for everything that, Jalen Hurts showed in OTAs and training camp. Reading the defenses, the accuracy, basically everything that Jalen Hurts has had to work on in the offseason to be a better QB and learning from his resources, especially learning after the GOAT, learning from Tom Brady, learn a few pointers after that wild card game and in the offseason, worked with Tom Brady. And, just everything that he's had to work on over the offseason, obviously, again, reading the defenses, his accuracy, when to run out of the pocket, when to throw the ball a little bit more. Obviously, he's got to go through, the basic, the beginnings, all like the normal stuff that you have to learn in the beginning to become a franchise QB, which is what Jalen Hurts is hoping to be in the next few years. And at the end of the day, I'm looking for a great performance out of Jalen Hurts, especially from him in the pass game and in the run game, which is also going to be effective on Sunday as well. But hey, all I know is that I can't wait for Sunday, and I'm ready for Eagles football to be back.
Exactly. I can't wait either. So next up, the wide receiver position. Raphael, what do you want to see from the wide receivers, the tight ends, Dallas Goedert, and Miles Sanders? What do you want to see from the playmakers?
Dallas Goedert, which is definitely good. I would love to see Dallas Goedert and, of course, the offensive line. That's what I'm more likely to see about it.
And the wide receivers?
I would love to see more of AJ Brown doing like that, and I would love to see more productivity, and of course, Devonta Smith, which is totally great.
Yep. And Miles Sanders.
That would be like a shock to everybody else. I would love to see because he got that spark that nobody does. And Miles Sanders, boom, they got their first win.
Exactly. BLSG, your thoughts on the playmakers.
Okay, so I'll start with Dallas Goddard here. Dallas Goddard, in my eyes, is the top five, top six tight end easily. I mean, it's kind of controversial between, him and Kyle Pitts. I mean, Kyle Pitts just had 1 year in Dallas, even though that was a 1,000-yard season. And then Dallas Goddard had 2 straight years under 1,000 yards. But, Dallas Goddard is going to be one of Jalen Hurts' main targets, even though you did add A.J. Brown in the offseason. Dallas Goddard is a nice big target for Jalen Hurts to throw to, and I can definitely see this year being another year for Jalen Hurts to get the ball a lot to Dallas Goddard. So that's going to be a nice big target for Jalen Hurts to throw to, and I look for him to just connect with him. And now the wide receivers. Obviously, we didn't see a lot of A.J. Brown catching the ball in the preseason because whether Jalen Hurts decided not to target him or he just didn't play, same with Jalen Hurts and the rest of the starters goes to that as well. So I look for Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown to have that big connection together. They obviously work together in the offseason after every season is finished. They obviously work together in the offseason and get better, and now they're both on the same team, so I can't wait to see what this connection holds. Devontae Smith, same thing. And year two, Devontae Smith is going to be something else this year, in my opinion. I think Devontae Smith might get close to, if not about, in his Heisman Trophy season form. And I think he finds a way to light it up this season because we basically had two number one wide receivers on the roster with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, and then Quez Watkins. Also has been a guy balling out in camp as well. And at the end of the day, I just want to see some of that on the actual football field. And he still has the speed. He's obviously not going to be faster than anyone like Tyreek Hill, for heaven's sakes, or John Ross with the fastest 40-yard time. But, he's definitely one of the fastest players in the league. But not everything is all about speed, but Quez Watkins can definitely show off the rest of his skills. And then over to the running back room, we have Miles Sanders over there. Again, just coming off the hamstring injury, just coming back off of that. So, again, he's got a lot of catching up to do. But as a hot take, I can see this happening. With Sanders just coming back from the hamstring injury, having a lot of things to catch up on. My hot take is that Kenneth Gainwell will get the rock more than Miles Sanders on Sunday.
You heard it here. Why did you think that?
I thought that because, with Sanders just coming off the hamstring injury, does Sirianni want to go ahead and just, go full out with Miles Sanders? Does he really want to go out and just play him full strength, going all the way, and have him risk getting injured again? Also, Miles Sanders, by the way, cannot stay healthy. Everybody knows that from the last few years that we have had Miles Sanders on this team since he was drafted from one of the teams that I hate in college football, Penn State. And at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, I see Kenneth Gainwell, because even though Kenneth Gainwell has been injured in the offseason, he came back earlier than Miles Sanders did. Miles Sanders' hamstring injury looked more severe than what people have thought and what people have thought so far in the offseason. And we thought he was just going to be out for like a couple of days or like a week or two, but he ended up returning like 2 months or something like that. But anyway, when it all comes down to it at the end of the day, I see Kenneth Gainwell getting the rock more than Miles Sanders based on the participation that has been shown. Who is participating more in camp, and that goes in favor of Kenneth Gainwell.
Exactly. Wow, what a hot take. And I agree with you. So, Raphael, the whole offense as a whole, what you want to see from everybody?
That's a good question. That's a good question right here. So I would love to see the offense right here, but I guarantee you this is gonna be a shock to everybody else. So I would love to see. I would love to see. Well, I'm gonna players right there, but I will say this: Patrick Johnson, Karen Johnson, and of course, what is this over here? Because if we're talking about the offensive line, because has been building for decades. because it might be like the
I'll be right back. Hold on. Go ahead. Keep going, Raph. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
because they're just like anything else. And I would love to see the offensive line right here, but I will tell you this for anybody else. And the depth chart right here with Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, DJ Edwards, Hassan Reddick, Brad Berry. I mean, think about it.
Mhm.
That offensive line is gonna shock to everybody else. And for the special teams right here, including Darius Slade for the starter, I think it's gonna be great because if you're gonna expect about what's going on for the defensive line, and of course, it seems that they had the best offensive lines, which is guaranteed this is gonna be the top five. But it was still at the top of the list right here because they just beat against Tampa Bay Buccaneers and of course the Green Bay Packers, talking about the offensive line because it was like a case study for the offensive front because Kelsey had to enter for the 12th season and Lane is still over the top of the game and Isaac Smola is just like the elements for a masterpiece and Jordan Mailata, which has had a young stud, the offensive lead to lean about the season, but they're giving to you that could be a shock to everybody else. And of course, right now, because I had a show to do in 20 minutes, so I would say salute to everybody else. And of course, I hope Eagles are gonna win against Lions. So
Okay.
We better win against the Lions. We better.
So before I let you go, Raph, what's your prediction?
my prediction is gonna be Philadelphia Eagles 30, Detroit Lions 12.
There you go. Go ahead and do your live stream, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yep. And then there was one. So BLSG, what's your take on the whole offense?
I mean, the whole offense as a whole, like I said before, again, Jalen Hurts, I'm trying to be a guy that can take over for this franchise. And I think this has to be a big year for Jalen Hurts because even though Jalen Hurts has one more year on that contract, I think this has to be a big year for Jalen Hurts, and this could be a contract year because next year's is not going to be an easier task for Jalen Hurts. It's going to be much harder because the NFC is going to get tougher as well. This is the best chance for Jalen Hurts to go out there and prove what kind of a quarterback he is for this offense. And the running back room, Shane Steichen was the one to tell Nick Sirianni to start running the ball more when Nick Sirianni was the play caller. But now that they made Shane Steichen the play caller, who knows how Shane Steichen's going to run things because he was the one to tell Nick Sirianni to start running the ball with all these guys. But at the end of the day, you got to start passing the ball. You got to give Jalen Hurts those big moments, and you need to have Jalen Hurts have those big games. And I really think that Shane Steichen, he's going to go a little bit each of the passing and the running, obviously. But we better not see what we saw, what was in the Doug Peterson era where when it came down to running the ball or when it was in the Nick Sirianni era, whenever it was at the end of the day, we better not see two carries out of Miles Sanders and that's it. 5 carries out of Kenneth Gainwell, that's it. Everyone's done. We're just going to the pass game, and we're going to see what Jalen Hurts can do for us. I cannot see that from Shane Steichen when it comes to him calling the plays for the Eagles. Now, in terms of the wide receivers at the end of the day, I mean, you basically have 2 number 1 wide receivers on the roster. Again, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I look for Jalen Hurts to target those guys as much as possible. I mean, if one person's getting locked up, then the other one's getting wide open. And then same thing with Quez Watkins as well, as he's going to be a big separator and get a lot of spacing. Not like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, thank you very much, but still at the end of the day, I think Quez Watkins can burn defenders as well as do the route running at the same time. But I know Quez Watkins has gotten a lot better. But again, where do we have to see it? We have to see it on the football field week 1 against the Lions. Now, Dallas Goedert, again, like I said before, a reliable target for Jalen Hurts to throw to, top 5, top 6 tight end in the National Football League. And I think he's going to continue to develop, and I think he's going to be able to eventually be a top 5, close to a top 3 tight end when it all comes down to it as he gets better throughout his years as the tight end 1 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And then this offensive line, everyone's saying that the Philadelphia Eagles have a top 3, top 5 offensive line in the National Football League. But when it all comes down to it, where do we have to see it? We got to see it on the football field. We have the starters. Jordan Mailata, Lane Dickerson, Jason Kelsey, Isaac Seumalo, Lane Johnson. And then we have the depth, even though he's not available right now. Andre Dillard at left tackle. And then, you have Josh Sills still up there. You have Cam Jurgens still up there. You have Jack Driscoll. And then you can if you can bring him up from the pup list, technically you could bring on Brett Toth if he needs to be like an emergency safety blanket if needed for the depth behind, between Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata. But at the end of the day, I feel really good about the offense, and same thing going to the defense as well. But the defense, y'all got to rely on one man, and the one man that better not screw it up for the defense is Jonathan J.G. Don't screw up the defense, Gannon.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about coaching too. So first, let's talk about the defense. What do you want to see from the defense? We'll get to Jonathan Gannon too in a bit. So, but what do you want to see from the defense?
Oh, good. I wanna roast the crap out of Gannon.
Okay, fine. No,
I'll go through the defense.
It's all right. Before we do the defensive players, let's do the coaching. What do you want to see from Nick Sirianni, Shane Steichen, and go ahead and get your butt. Go ahead, get Jonathan Gannon.
All right, let's start out with Shane Steichen here. Again, like I said before, I'm going to see Shane Steichen. Again, like I said before, he was the one who told Nick Sirianni to start running the ball more with the running backs in Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, etc., all the way down the depth chart, even including Boston Scott. So I look for Shane Steichen to find a way to just plan out a good game plan every single week is what I obviously expect from my play caller, and that now belongs to Shane Steichen after Nick Sirianni gave it up to Shane Steichen for this upcoming season. And now Nick Sirianni, the head coach, now giving up the play calling job to Shane Steichen. I think it's kind of the right move because Shane Steichen, obviously, he's going to run the ball a lot. But at the end of the day, you got to pass the ball more, and that's something that Shane Steichen has to know from the playbook that he is going to be given by Nick Sirianni. So at the end of the day, it's this mainly, most part on the offensive side of things, is all about Shane Steichen because Shane Steichen is pretty much taking over. He's the play caller. He's the one calling the plays. Nick Sirianni is mainly there just to, help him out and all that because he does have the coaching and the play calling under his belt, and he'll help out Shane Steichen if needed. Now it's time to get to the one that I have been waiting for God knows how long, Jonathan freaking Gannon. And that's right, I'm on the solo screen. It's time to get to the guy that I have been waiting for to talk about a lot. Jonathan Gannon, we gave you all the pieces, okay? We gave you Jordan Davis, okay? You still have Milton Williams. You have Fletcher Cox. You got Jordan Davis. You have Brandon Graham coming back for another year, like he never lost his place. Again, you have Josh Sweat, if I did not mention him in the beginning. You have Nakobe Dean. You have Kaiser White. You have Hassan Reddick. And then you have TJ Edwards. And you have all these other guys too. And then when it comes to the secondary, you have Darius Slay. You added CJ Gardner-Johnson. You have Marcus Epps going into another year. And you obviously have James Bradbury that you picked up. And Darius Slay as the two corners. And then Avonte Maddox in the slot. So if this defense fails for you, Jonathan Gannon, I have no words for you. Your ass is out of Philadelphia, and you're sitting your ass in free agency, and you're not coming back to the Philadelphia Eagles ever again if you're screwing up with this defense, because we went heavy on this defense after what Jonathan Gannon put up last season. We put on a terrible display with Jonathan Gannon. The main reason we only won games was because a lot of teams were injured or they were bad teams. Jonathan Gannon, it's time to step up. It's time to get things going. And it's time to stop fucking up with the Philadelphia Eagles and this defense. CoolCat, get back on here.
Whoops. Hold on.
You're good now.
There you go. Now to the defensive players before I let you give your prediction for the season and the game coming up. So, what you want to see from the defensive players?
See a lot of pressure coming from the defensive line, obviously. Again, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, even the backups. As much as I hate to say this man's name, Derek Barnett, Milton Williams, Jordan Davis, and, the rest of the guys that we have, Marlon T even, you can see him come into the game. I want to see a lot of pressure on Jared Goff. And I know this offensive line and everything like that, it's all improving and all that and blah, blah, blah. We know it's all improving, but this is a very young squad. You got to see it on the football field first. And this defensive line, I'm telling you guys, this defensive line has experience. The Lions offensive line, it's still young. It's still learning. And I think this defensive line right here comes through, and I think they even start to crush the Lions O-line. And even if Jordan Davis comes into the game, what did he do at Georgia? He was crushing people, crushing offensive linemen, crushing quarterbacks. It's what this kid has done ever since freaking high school. This kid's been doing this in high school. Heck, probably even middle school. Maybe even elementary school, for heaven's sakes, if he's been playing for that long. But that's what Jordan Davis does. He crushes people. And especially this entire defensive line. It's what they're going to do. But I need to see that sack number go up. I need to see that go up this year. This year, I need to see that sack number go up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now we move on to the linebackers here. Hassan Reddick, when you put him at the linebacker spot, you got an absolute beast in Hassan Reddick. I think it was like 23.5 sacks in the last 2 years for Hassan Reddick at the end of the day. So when it all comes down to it, I expect a lot of pressure from Hassan Reddick. Kaiser White balled out in the offseason when it all came down to it, whether if it was training camp or OTAs when it all came down to it. Kaiser White balled out. I expect that from the football field from Kaiser White as well. And the Kobe Dean is still a monster at the end of the day. And then same thing going to TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards getting better. Nakobe Dean's getting better even though he's a rookie. And again, we got to see it on the football field, but I think this defense has something to prove this year. And now finally to the secondary where you picked up James Bradbury in the offseason. That's a great move. Basically have two CB1s now on this roster now that you have Bradbury and Slay at the same time. And then Maddox in the slot, who is one of the best slot corners in the league in my personal opinion. And then you have Marcus Stetson, CJ Gardner-Johnson, who you also added in the offseason as well. So I look for that secondary to challenge a lot of these wide receivers in this game against the Lions and mainly the whole season going forward based on all the opponents that we play. And I look for this defense to ball out based on if you're running 3-4, 4-3, bringing blitzes, which is also what I want to see more from Jonathan Gannon. Thank you very much. I want to see more blitzing because what did we have? Like one of the lowest blitz percentages last year. That has to be cleaned up, and I think it's time to go all out, and it's time to show the NFL, but especially the NFC and the NFC East as well, what the Philadelphia Eagles are made of in terms of the defense and same of the offense, and mainly the whole team as a whole.
Exactly. And your prediction for the season and this game coming up.
This one is like an in-between record for me based on one game, but I have a record this season for the Philadelphia Eagles being between 11-6 and 12-5. In my eyes, the record prediction for me comes down to that game in the All-Pennsylvania Bowl when the Pittsburgh Steelers go to Lincoln Financial Field and visit the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, I know Mitch Trubisky is their quarterback and all that. I know they might not have a good quarterback depth chart, but think about it this way, okay? You got Najee Harris in the backfield. You still have Chase Claypool. You still have what's the dude's face? Deontay Johnson. You still have him. You added George Pickens. You still have Pat Freiermuth. The offensive line's a little questionable, which I think that's where the defensive line is definitely going to take advantage. But the linebackers, though, then basically the entire defense for the Steelers is literally stacked. They're literally stacked. I mean, they got Cameron Hayward. They got Devin Bush. They got TJ Watt. I mean, they are literally stacked all around on that defense. Again, that's what's going to challenge the Eagles wide receivers. But because we have two wide receiver ones, I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith somehow find a way to handle it. But I think that's the game it's going to come down to decide if whether or not it is going to be an 11-6 or 12-5 season for the Philadelphia Eagles. And for a final score prediction for this game against these stinking Detroit Lions back at Ford Field, we've already seen this happen before. The Eagles dominated last time. They have a young team. A lot of these guys are inexperienced, so we don't know what we're going to see from them on the football field at the end of the day. And when it all comes down to it at the end of the day, a lot of those guys are inexperienced. Jared Goff is still their quarterback. Again, I think he's going to be better. DJ Chark is a receiver that has experience in the league. But Jameson Williams, I don't think, is going to be on for a little bit, so take him out of the mix. And you have Amon-Ra St. Brown. You have a young tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. You have a running back in DeAndre Swift. You have all these pieces at the end of the day. But still, at the end of the day, my final score for this game, I think the Lions can challenge the Eagles a little bit. I think they're going to challenge them in the beginning, but I think the Eagles will start to run away with it. And my final score for this game, I'm going to give it to the Eagles here, and I'm going to have the Eagles win it 28-16 over the Detroit Lions. Week 1, put the Eagles at 1-0. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Exactly. Go, man. Enjoy it and have a good day.
I will, man. Take care, CoolCat. Peace out, my guy. Fly, Eagles, fly, as always. And as usual, the Cowboys suck.
There you are. Yeah. Yep. And guys, with that, I'm sorry about that. Messed up. Yep. All right, we're good. We're good. And with that, guys, the VIP lounge is officially closed. It's officially closed. That's it. That's all. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to the VIP lounge. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the CoolCat Connor channel. Thank you for coming to the VIP lounge. We will be back next week to either celebrate or be disappointed in this Detroit Lions victory or loss. And we will get ready for the Minnesota Vikings game week 2 at the link. So, with that being said, it is your boy, Missy Miss, the CoolCat County YouTube representing the Fizzards. Thank you for coming to my VIP lounge.